Man flicks strange switch. Martin freaked out. This time he chose a tall one. Unexpectedly a rope popped up. Martin had a bold idea. Press the rope switch, then pull the rope over. Step on the exit button. Win the rope to the door. Sure enough, it worked, but only 3 seconds. He found the door was locked. Take off the hand to see. Surprisingly also need a key. Martin was so anxious to come up as a foot, unexpectedly kicked out a key. Martin looked silly, not yet reacted to the key disappeared, but he did not know which kick, so he pressed a random one. Martin was so scared that his pants were wet, and then finally he found it. To prevent misremembering, he had to find something to mark, so he points his finger at the button. 1 step backwards, then a quick hand change, picked up the red meat on the ground, then he goes back the way he came, put it on the button as a marker. He finally breathed a sigh of relief, pressed the button again. Martin screamed in terror, but the key still had to be found. He had the courage to change it again. This time he got it right, so he rushed to put the roast pork on top. His confidence was boosted, jumped up and pressed the rope button, trying to press the key button through the rope, but the rope was too short to reach. Finally ended up in failure. Suddenly he saw a leather plug. At once he had a plan. He pressed the rope button again. The end of the rope with the leather plug sucked to the wall. Quickly pressed the key button, succeeded in getting the key. Then he stepped on the exit switch, jumped up to the door. Martin rushed to open the door, heard the click. Martin was so happy, thought the door was open and pushed it in, but it still wouldn't open. He looked up and saw there was a combination lock.